Welcome back. I'm Brooke. I'm glad to have you here. So, y'all, today we're going to be looking at a new map that Giants just released on the Mod Hub, and it's called Calmlands. I totally don't know if this was back in 22, but that being said, I'm hiding from him. Yeah, he is like right there. Oh my gosh. And I noticed when I was hiding from him, I noticed some little dried corn, and I noticed the flowers and how calming and charming this is. And what is this? That kind of looks like a bee's nest. I don't think it is though. But this is where you start out. And no, y'all, I have not looked around this map. This is the first time, so we'll all be looking at this together. So, this is your wardrobe. This is your sleep trigger, and yeah, Mr. Creep. This is your starter farm. And you start with a dog, and do we want to feed him? Don't know how I do that though. I guess let's feed him. Are they gonna run over and get the food? Oh, he is. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this part, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Yep, he was starving. Did he eat all the food? Heck no, he did not. Okay. We are gonna skip him. Okay. So over here, I do believe, is where you can put your straw or bale storage, it said. Nice. I bet you could maybe put loose straw over there. But like I said, I don't know. Because I think this is one of those bale storage. So then you get some silos. Do we have anything in it? We have wheat. That's nice. That's really nice that you get some starter crop and in the storage so you can have extra money. So you start out with a cow field. Of course, there's the good old missing milk trigger. Thank you, Giants, for that. I think this is like a breeding pasture, apparently. I think Giants made it that way. But, like, you have cows out here. Wouldn't you think you would want to get a product from them? But that being said, you get your animals. And we have eight. We have 8. We have some cows and we have some babies. This is where you feed your animals. This is where you give them water. So, and let's see. I don't know if we own this or not. We do. And is ready to harvest. So, that being said, we're just going to do a little bit of farming on here. But first, before we begin that, I have to show you the map. So, this is the map. It kind of reminds me of Frontier. Simple, yet has a, create your own farm kind of feeling to it. So, and this Calm Lands is a fictional area. It's not anywhere. Sounds like the person just made this farm up. So the crops are the same. I don't think there's any other crops. Is there any productions? No productions, though that's okay. And then there's 2 contracts, deadwood and rock removal. And the only animals we have is cows. We have 18-month Holstein heifers because I don't think they have had any babies. Maybe they have. I don't think those are babies at all. Then we have 6-month and we have babies. And the crop calendar is the same. And we're going to look at the map here. Yeah. So, this is Katie, the one that you can do some contracts with. Let's see. Don't know what's over there. We'll have to go look over there what that is. But this is your starter farm. And you own 43. You have the bale storage, like we seen. You have the farmhouse. You have the grain silo. Oh, let's see. You have your vehicles, and you have a cow pasture. So that's pretty much where you start. And then we're just going to go over here and visit here. I don't know. Yeah, we're going over here and visit. Just see what's over here. Okay. So this is her area. Is this a livestock dealer? I don't know. Maybe this is her house. I don't really know. I don't think it's a production because it doesn't really have, well, it's got a milk tank, so maybe this is her dairy. But I don't get this area here. There's like no part you can go in or go out. So that's weird to me. Like, I just think there's no gate on it. Like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I know what this is. A manure heap. Maybe this is where the manure spawns. Like, y'all, I'm not a professional farmer or anything, and I'm not a professional YouTuber. So I think maybe this is her cow barn. I don't know. And maybe that isn't a manure thing. Maybe that's just a fence. I don't know. And this probably is like something to do with electrical or water. Let's see here. I think this is a silo or where you can buy your grain and stuff. Yep, it's got some grains in here. Interesting. Sugar beets, potatoes, sugar cane. I think that's rice. Hard to see. It's hard to maybe this is I think this is your seed. I think that's your seed. Like, I don't get what the blue is. Oh, grapes. Excuse me. Grapes. Brook. Brookie girl, you've not done grapes, have we? And I think you can sell and buy your grain, or maybe you could just stick your grain in here, maybe? I think you buy and sell. Sorry, y'all. My throat is really dry today, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know what other is over here. I think this is the shop, of course. I don't know where the animal seller is, but I guess you could just sell them at your farm, I guess. Or you could always put something down because, you know, we could always make this yours. Like I said, it's an open slate. And we gotta see the view of this. Look at that. Wow. And I love the bird. Like, I really am glad Giants took out those crows that crowed all the time. That was very annoying. Sorry to say, y'all, but that's one thing I couldn't stand. Okay, so since that's pretty much is all on the map, we're going to go back into the map. We're going to go back home, and we're going to get into Massey Ferguson. Okay, and we're going to do some harvesting today. Just for the heck of it, y'all. I always like to play on a new map just to see how it feels. I like a map that's open book. Like, I like a map that you can start and you can change different things if you like on it. I also like a map that has unique characters on it. Unique characters or unique character. I guess you would say. I like those kind of maps. But I also like maps like this that you can just get on and play one time and you're done. So, oh, this is so hard, Brook. But we're also going to have maybe a coffee with Brook today because I do have my coffee with you all. And I had last night was a really, really, really hard day for me. So, and I do have crop destruction on, but that's okay. We're going to open this and lower it and get in. So I'm going to tell you about it. Let me have a drink of my coffee. My Latte Express. Latte Express? I can't believe I said that. But anyways, y'all. So last night I woke up around 2 in the morning and I heard this horrible noise. It was like a grindy noise, and like it was like poof, poof, poof. That's like the best I can explain it. And I'm like, what is that noise? And I thought it sounded like a pump going bad, like going like haywire or not working right. So I went into my son's room thinking it was his fish tanks, but it wasn't his fish tanks. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all. I was like, what is going on? I'm like, what else could there be? Anyways, so I decided that I was actually going to have a look at my hot tub, because I had this strange feeling after it sounded like the jets were going, and it wasn't working right. So I had to walk outside in my bare feet in 27-degree weather. That was not too smart, Brooke. It really wasn't too smart of me doing that. But anyways, so I did. Went out there. And lo and behold, I opened my hot tub lid, and I was like, what the heck? It literally, 600 gallons of water were gone from my hot tub. I was like freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, not again. Not a leak again. And I didn't know what to do at this point. So I, what is it doing this? Okay. So I grabbed the hose. Then the hose is on the other side of my acreage. So I had to go all the way over and get it. I had to drag it over to the hot tub, and I turned on the faucet. And the hose had frozen water through it. So last time I used it, I actually drained it down the hill, and because I'm like on a slope. So I drained it down the hill, and I thought all the water got out. Well, it didn't. So I was like, well, maybe I can get it unfrozen. No, it wouldn't work. Oh my gosh, y'all, I was like freaking out. I didn't know what to do. Like, the hose is frozen. I didn't know if I could bring the hose inside and, unfreeze it for a couple hours. Or to be honest with you, I didn't know what to do, y'all. I really didn't know what to do. I was confused. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had this idea. I was going to take buckets. And I've done this before. Take 5-gallon buckets and then come into the house and run out back outside and dump water in it. Well, last time I did it, it had a leak, but it only leaked 50 or 60 gallons. It did not leak almost all the way out, y'all. That was insane. So I'm running back and forth, dumping 5-gallon pail buckets in the hot tub. Y'all, it took me hours, and my back hurt, my booty hurt. I had to say that because that was the truth. And my feet hurt, and my hand, I have 2 huge blisters on my hand, and I swear I was going back and forth at least 150 times. It was insane, y'all. It was insane. I was going so many times back and forth. And so I couldn't fill it all the way up to the top, y'all, but I got it past the jets. And that's all I really cared about, if it was past the jets. Because you want to get the water above the jets so the pump doesn't overwork. And if you overwork your pump, your hot tub could be gone. Or you need a new pump. So anyways, so I did that, and then I turned it back on, and it was working really, really well. So I'm like, I'm going to go lay back down. So I end up laying back down for 2 hours, y'all. And then I woke up this morning, I'm like, I'm exhausted, y'all. It was insane. And so I went out there to check the hot tub, and I'm like, are you kidding me? The leak is draining at least 2 to 3 gallons an hour or more. And I'm like, some of the water was down. I was like, no, this is not happening. So I have to call a service guy. I've got to look. There was one local person that I had, but mostly I do my own fixes on a hot tub, to be honest with you. Fixed a couple of things recently, and then there was a leak before, but it was only because it needed a new guess you say like a washer thing too. And it just, I was like, not this again. Not this again. The hot tub is really old, y'all. I've had the hot tub for almost, let's see, 10 years, y'all. 10 freaking years. Oh my gosh. And everything is breaking now, y'all. Hot tubs have a tendency to break when they get old. So I guess I knew this was coming, but I was hoping we'd get through winter before this would happen. But that being said, I've got to start looking for a guy to come fix or try to figure out where the leak is, y'all. Because I am not sure where the leak is coming from. So, and I kind of think it might be on the other side of the hot tub. So I might have to like drain the thing this spring and lift it up. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I have no idea. I'm just literally tired from it. So I want to tell you that. I want to tell you why I kind of needed a break from Riverview. So I had to go in and I was just checking on a couple things because I had put a mod in Riverview and for some reason, I don't know, for whatever reason, it wouldn't load. And it didn't look like that there was an update or anything, but it just wouldn't load. And the last time I played multiplayer on it, it worked fine. And then I just went in to see if I put in this mod in that I wanted to try on the map. And it wouldn't load. So that being said, we are here on Calmlands. We need to go put this in the trailer. So that was my fun journey last night. Oh my gosh, y'all. I was insanely tired. I think I had a workout. I'm going to wreck my crop. I'd actually, be honest with you, I actually had thought about, I'm wanting to get more fit. I am fit, but I want to get more in shape, and I was going to do, like, starting some weightlifting and stuff. So what I did last night was weightlifting. It was absolutely tiresome, and I've never bucketed so much water in my whole entire life. There was one time in the winter time when the hot tub broke, like, it just stopped working. The pump stopped working. I literally had to drain the whole hot tub, hook it to a hose, have it go down the hill to the other side of the property, and then take a vacuum sweeper and suck all the water out. Because if you don't suck the water out, you are in massive trouble. Because if that gets stuck and frozen in the pipes, they will burst. So that was insane. That was absolutely one of the things I don't like about having the hot tub, and that's the reason. Because when I first got it, I had no problem with it. It worked great, but now it's just not working, and it just keeps breaking. I swear I put more money in that than I put in anything else. So that being said, I woke up this morning with like exhaustion, but that being said, I had a good morning, and it's afternoon now, about 3 something this afternoon. So I thought I would just come on here and do a video. Not really coffee with chat video. I just like to chat with y'all. I like to share things that are on my mind and interesting things. And we're gonna go back here and harvest a little bit more. I'm not gonna make this like an hour episode, but I just want to hang out a little bit more, and we'll go down here. I don't know. We're just gonna go across. I guess I don't care if I tear this up. But anyways, because I don't know if I'll come back on this map. I'm doing a little bit of harvesting. What is going on there? Oh, that's funny. Are we really? Oh, maybe we still have it going. Oh, I think we do. Do we still have the harvester going? Oh, we do. That is funny. I thought I turned it off. Anyways, okay, let's get back in here and let's get going. So, y'all, I'm going to talk about some of the pet updates since you guys haven't heard much about the pets lately. So, the first pet I'm going to talk about is my dog. She is 12 years old. She is a small dog and a mixed breed, if you're a new subscriber. And she's had a lot of health issues the last year and a half, which caused has got me caused me to think about having her put to sleep, sadly. Seizures. She's had 2 seizures in the last year. She has some stomach issues where she's now throwing up, and the new thing she does now is she'll stand by the door and poop and pee by the door because she doesn't want to go outside. And I wouldn't blame her. I wouldn't want to go outside when it's like freezing cold, but still she knows better than to do that, and she's just doing that like all the time. So I contemplated about putting her to sleep because she's not really in a state of, dying of any sort, but her quality of life has literally plummeted. She cries all the time, which she started doing this a couple weeks ago. She'll just cry. Like, I only have to put her in a pen. I only put her in a pen usually when I'm actually playing Farm Sim or doing something for YouTube or working. And the rest of the day, she has free roam in the house. But if I go somewhere, I have to put her in a crate because she pees and poops and everywhere. So, but I noticed recently she was crying like all the time. Like, if I put her in there for a second, she would sit and cry. Like, and then I would be like, "What does she want? What does she want?" So I'd make sure she has food and water, but she just kept crying and crying. So then, I've been just giving her some extra food because I noticed she's kind of lost some weight. So I put her on the scale, and she weighs about, in her younger days, she was roughly 17 pounds, and she's a big dog. To me, she looks more Chihuahua than anything. Like, she's not a pure Chihuahua, y'all. She's a mixed breed, but she looks Chihuahua, just the face, and she's all white. So keeping her clean is insanely hard. And sometimes she will have this thing where I have to crate her at night because I can't trust her around the house. Can't trust a dog. That's not good. But anyways, because she poops and pees everywhere, even at night she'll do it. So I have to crate her, and she's all comfortable. She's got a good bed and everything. Well, she will literally pee in the bed and lay in it. So when I get up, I'll be taking her out to the bathroom, like, "What is on your behind?" And because she sat in her pee, she has a yellow mark. So I end up having to take dry shampoo or give her a bath, or take an old t-shirt of mine and dry her. Like, wipe her instead of getting her all wet. It's lately she's been throwing up a ton too, but I know she's been losing weight, so I've been changing her dog food, and she seems to be doing okay. So at this point, my dog's still gonna stay with me. So that being said, since we found out my dog and how she's doing, I'm going to talk about my fish, Marlin. So Marlin, I've had Marlin for almost 2 years, and he is big. He is probably nearly 6 inches. He's huge. And I had planned on making a little, like a koi pond for him and his other I had another goldfish, a fancy goldfish. Her name was Mimi, and she was oh my gosh, what was she? I don't remember what she was. Oh my gosh, a Moor. Excuse me, a Moor, a black Moor. And I had her for a whole year, and then she just went downhill. Like, she literally, I had to have her. I had to actually humanely put her to sleep. It was really sad, y'all. It was really sad. So, that being said, Merlin's been without a cage mate for nearly nearly 6 months. Or maybe it's been longer than 6 months, because she passed away in August. I think August or September. And I cried. They would sit in their tank and just come up to the tank and just want food. Get attached to a fish, yeah. And then, they knew who I was because they know I gave them food. And, she fell ill and had to euthanize her. Then I started thinking, maybe I should think about rehoming him. he's outgrowing his tank, to be honest with you. Goldfish should have a big tank, and he needs a bigger tank, to be honest with you. He's too big for the tank he's in. I mean, technically speaking, I think it's like they used to have a rule, 10 gallons per fancy goldfish. And now it's 20 gallons per fancy goldfish. So, and he's in, he's in what tank size he should be in. But at the time I put him in there, he was a baby. And now he's outgrown his 20, I think it's a 20 gallon long, I think. And it's pretty good size, but he's definitely outgrown his tank. So I need to either think about making a koi pond or a fountain outside that he can be in, or think about rehoming him, because it's not fair to him. Actually, goldfish are social fish, and it's not right for me to have him without a cage space. So either I need to work on a fountain for him outside, a big fountain for him outside, like where you have to dig the ground up and make it huge, or think about finding him a new home, because I mean, I care about my animals, and I care about their well-being. So he's doing well. He's gotten he did get sick a couple weeks ago with some fin rot, but goldfish are pretty easy to treat with fin rot, which is just salt. You just add salt to the water for 7 days, and it seemed to heal him. Let's see. So that is my pets. All my pets. So I have a hamster named Nebula. I got her about a year ago, believe it or not. I got her at a pet shop. No, I don't like going to pet shops, and no, I do not promote buying from pet shops. But that being said, I walked in and I saw the baby hamsters, and the pet shop said that the person who brought them in was a person who had an accidental litter of baby hamsters, and they were hand tamed. So I took her home, and oh my gosh, I fell in love with her, y'all. She is the sweetest hamster, and most mornings she'll wake up waiting for a treat. And she's got a long hair. She's a long-haired hamster, Syrian or golden hamster they call them. She's got a mohawk, and oh my gosh, her hair sticks up, and it's so funny. It's like gray on top and then like dark black. Oh my gosh, she's just so cute, and she's the sweetest thing. So nothing really going on with her. She's normal. There's nothing. She had a little sore on her by her back end. I think that she has a tendency to try to escape y'all from her tank. Her tank's pretty good size, but she still has a thing where she likes to escape. So I'm thinking, what? What'd you say? Amazon just came? Oh, cool. No, are you tricking me again? Okay. Yes, go, girly. Sorry, y'all. That was my daughter, and she has a tendency to interrupt me when I'm recording. So, and I have no school today, so that's another issue too in itself. So anyways, y'all, so I think she hit herself on the tank of some sort, but it was just a little scab, and I'm watching to see if she has any more of them. So that being said, that's pretty much all my pets. So let's talk about the other pets we have. So my daughter has a rat, and she is over 2 years old. She is a sweetheart, y'all. She is a wonderful animal. We've had her for a really long time. She is a wonderful pet, and she loves to be held. I think it was 6 months ago we noticed a small little growth under her belly. And it was small at the time, so it wasn't really anything for concern. It was just we had to make sure, just watch it. And then it got bigger and bigger. So I've called, and then I started calling around vets, exotic vets, because rats have to go to an exotic vet. They can't go to a regular vet because usually regular vets don't deal with small critters like hamsters, gerbils, and stuff like that. So that being said, I've talked to a couple exotic vets, And they were like, well, we can do surgery on her, but the chances of it chances of it growing bigger, because it's fast growing tumor. That's what they think. They don't really know. We don't really know what kind it is, but and so after speaking to, you know, you know, a lot of vets, there's like they just tell me, they're like, give her her best life, and then if she's in pain, take her in and put her down. And it's hard, y'all. It really is hard. So, just to update you on her, it is pretty near the end for her. Oops, did it turn on? Oh, there it goes. It's pretty much the end for her. She isn't in any pain or anything like that, because we would have had her put down sooner. But the tumor has gotten bigger, and I told my daughter to brace yourself in the next month, because I'm probably going to have her put down. That rat is a really good pet, and I don't care what people say. Rats are wonderful pets and easy pets for kids. She would let you pick her up. She never bit or anything. But the short lifespan of the animals are what makes it really hard. So, update about our rat who's over 2. So then now we go to my daughter's mouse. She got this mouse way before the rat. So this mouse is nearing age 4. Can you believe it, y'all? We've had this mouse named Honey, and I think I did a video on her, and she was losing weight, and I didn't think she would make it. Well, she improved, y'all, and she actually got better. And and her cage her tank broke. So we have her in a tote. So she can't climb anymore, to be honest with you, y'all. She can't, I think that's all we have. She can't really climb up anything anymore, so we have her in a really big tote. And we thought about getting her a cage mate, because rats and mice are social critters. But we looked into getting Layla, which is my daughter's rat occasion mate, but she never really liked other rats. We tried, and she just didn't get along with them, so there's no point of getting another rat when she didn't seem to be happy when we had one before. So that being said, we're thinking about getting a Honey cage mate, but she's lived most of her life with, she had a Lulu. She had a cage named Lulu, and Lulu passed away way long time ago, and she's always been a mouse that didn't really care about other mice, which is weird because she never really took to her, and we thought about getting her another one, but since she is nearing the end of her life, we're just gonna keep her the way she is. My daughter takes her out a lot of times. I mean, my daughter's in there playing with her a lot, takes her out, and puts her in a little playpen and holds her and everything. So we're giving her the best life that she could have. And that's what happens with pets. When you have a pet, you think about the welfare of the pet. And I want to cry. It's really hard. And I told myself, I think after Nebby and my dog passes away, I'm definitely going to take a break from having pets for a good long while. I don't think I can deal with death anymore. I mean, after I did that Coffee with Brook, that was very emotional. It brought back so many memories of my friends that passed away, and that I hate death, y'all. It doesn't really scare me, death, but it just makes me really, really sad when things die. Like, why can't things last forever? So I didn't really show you what stuff you get. I love this trailer. I love the orange. That's so cool. You get 2 more tractors. You get a plow. You get a planter. And why are you over here for, boy? I don't know what he's over here. So, and I think this is where you get water, but it costs. It's not free water. So I would actually, if I ever played on this, I would take that out and put the free water mod in it. Because the free water mod is actually a pretty good, actually a really pretty good, mod. What is this over here? I guess I didn't check what this one is. Oh, just a shed. Now, I'm wondering what this is for. Is this like so you can like dump your stuff? I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me though. Maybe you can like pull your stuff. Oh, maybe you could put a trailer here and then put your stuff in. That doesn't make any sense to me. If anybody knows anybody of my subscribers know what the heck this is, please let me know. I think it's where you drive up and then you can put your grain in, or a weight thing. I don't know. So y'all, that was exploring calm lands. It is really honestly an open book. It's an open book because it's a map that you can get on here and play, and you can change about everything on the map. There isn't any production, so it's not, there's not stressing you have to do production. You can put production on here. That's great. That like it reminds me of Frontier, but I think it has a little bit more hills than Frontier because I feel like Frontier was more flat. So, that being said, thank you for joining me today, y'all, and I will look forward to seeing you back on Farm Sim. And I need to release a couple more videos I have coming up. I just haven't had time to sit down and do it. It's crazy. So, until we meet again, it's free to like, free to subscribe, free to join the family. I'd love to have you join the family. And I'll be seeing you. I'm Brooke. Oops, my headphone. Great, yeah, huh?